Welcome to the quick introduction of new Parallels control panel introduced in Parallels Automation 5.4. Here you can see default new customer control panel, and it is default because this is what we provide, and providers typically customize it to match their brands and their vision of this panel. You're looking here at my WordPress subscription, and you can find the WordPress management tab right on the screen. First thing I want to introduce is I want to switch my subscription to Exchange. And this is now done through easy-to-use drop-down menu where I can select another subscription from what I have. And I'm choosing my Exchange subscription. As you might immediately notice, WordPress disappeared from the tab of the services because it's in another subscription, and now Exchange is here. And this is how typically your workflow would be represented. Each service would be introduced as a tab on top, and if you have more services, there would be a tab called More Services, and we can see it in another subscription that we have here for the demo. More Services tab here, for example, consolidates the remaining, like in this case, MX Logic security for your Exchange mailboxes. Going back to the home screen, where actually I want to introduce and take your attention to information that is presented here. So obviously it's information about your usage, information about your existing services, and information about your account. You can see that I don't have any outstanding documents or outstanding payments. I can quickly jump into the history of financials or see details about my resource usage, wherever resources I have, and purchase more resources as well. Let us switch to our Microsoft Exchange subscription and try to, where I'll try to demonstrate additional features. First, let's see how we can buy more services. So from this panel, directly from here, we can see the list of all services available, made available by service provider. It's easy to use three-step wizard, and I can choose from the categories of the services that are enabled by the provider. And in our case, I can choose hosting, which is just a category enabled by the provider, and go next. Select a particular plan within this list, and as you can see, we have many different plans, including test ones. I can select the subscription period, and providers can configure longer periods with which are cheaper, obviously, to or use, for example, monthly if they want. And here, since I'm choosing one of the services that requires domain, I would have to provide domain name and confirm my order and pay for it. So it's easy to use, for example, Exchange to your existing WordPress subscription. It is also easy to buy additional resources, which is the link right on the home screen. I have my Exchange here, and I'd like to see what can I add on top of that. For example, I can add additional disk space. I'm not out yet, but I can add additional, for example, mailboxes. I can also add all the other services that I already have. I'm just increasing the limit for those. And similarly, I'm going next to see my summary and for the purchasing information and screens. In this case, it's a four-step wizard, which allows me to place an order or and immediately see the status of the operations on the screen. So now I'm using the same services, but amount of resources, mailboxes or disk space can be increased as easily. For Exchange, you can manage your mailboxes, assign them to users, change features like those additional services or other functionality per mailbox and per user. It's very easy to do, and if you want to add a new employee right here, you can follow a wizard, and if you have enough mailboxes already, you'll just provision a new one. If not, you can add a new one, and then provision it for a given user. When we click a particular service, Exchange in our case, you'll see the many more involved information about this service. You can see the mailboxes, contacts, distribution lists, and whatever else this service provides for its management and for consumption. So public folders, for example, can be found under more services because they're just not as widely used. Let's take a look at Account tab, which consolidates all the information about my financials, and that was previously through the billing screens of the system. So now it's all in the same on the same screen. You can see that you can browse to the same wizards that I already shown, like buy more services or change service plan or more resources. You can also find all the financial documents and history about your account, as well as change passwords and add more users right here. In this demo system, we typically have automatic provisioning with prices. In real productions, it's will be connected to credit card processing gateways or PayPal, where you can track all the financials for your company here. Please go ahead, find full information about the new release on our website, and contact your account manager to get information about installation and upgrade of this version. Thanks a lot for your time.